Hey, it's me, TPE, and welcome back to another video. We're gonna watch a clip from just last night, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts on a couple of things. So let's do it.
This video is fair use. It is transformative and is protected under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is needed for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, reporting, teaching, and more.
So we've got Beej doing her stream where she's comparing herself to Lauren. She's actually implied multiple times that her situation is much worse. All of it is absolutely ridiculous, but officially, welcome to the lol suit community, everyone. But we're gonna save that for another day. She moves on from that to a video that was put out by Julie Skolnick, and I guess Julie's husband had a slip and said the other F word, and of course BJ is loving that. Anyway, we won't get into how I feel about that. It's gross regardless of who says it. It's disgusting. But of course BJ's using that to her advantage as well, and then Brandy Wine comes in the chat. So we're gonna see what happens.
Dirty, 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 dirty. No, I'm clean, how I'm coming, I can't show no.
Hey. Look at that. Look at that grandma. Look at that grandma coming in my chat. In your 60s. You are in your 60s. And you can't move on. Look at you. Here's a face of what not to be growing up, y'all. When you get older, this is everything that you don't want to be. It's this thing right here, this scum of the earth on my
Sorry, I'm pausing already. Just for anyone who may not be able to see the screen for whatever reason, Brandy Wine says, "Shut up, fatty." Craig calls Muslim headscarves rags. I think we could have done without the "shut up, fatty" part, but from what I recall, that was something said to BJ by one of her kids. Unfortunately, it was picked up on her live stream. Beej, you're giving everybody all the things they need. Unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast. When you put it out there, or someone in your household or on your panel puts it out there, it's going to be talked about. And Beej, you do it to yourself.
then some. This thing right here, this scum of the earth in my chat right now is the epitome of trash. She's a trash bag. She's a trash bag grandma who has nothing better to do than to try to show little children's photos. You're a creeper. You're a predator. You know that? Predators creep on little kids' photos.
There's that P word again. But yeah, I do remember a time, I think, where Brandy Wine, who by the way does things on Twitter, often about BJ, and I guess at one point she did put out some sort of pictures of her kids or something. Don't quote me on all that. It's just coming from my memory. And I do believe some people had asked her to take that down because that's going too far. And to the best of my knowledge, she took it down.
You're a creeper. You're a predator. You know that? Predators creep on little kids' photos and share them on social media. You freaking weirdo. That's what you are. You're a predator, Brandy. That's the perfect name for you. A stalker predator. You are subhuman, just like Duty Ron said. You're a subhuman predator. A subhuman predator grandma. Imagine being in your 60s and acting like this. A subhuman grandma. I wouldn't waste the money it took to file a paper on your stupid ass. You just want attention. I'm going to let you wither in oblivion because you're irrelevant, trash bag. I wouldn't spend $1. I wouldn't spend $1 to send you a paper. You're a psycho. You would love that. You would love that. Only some weird trash bag would want to have some paper because that's the only way you get attention. That's what you can't actually get a channel and do something to make a name for yourself. You got to go on YouTube or you got to go on X and share little photos of kids. Fucking predator. You're a predator. You're a trash bag predator.
But I think we can all remember that BJ didn't seem to have a problem when it was Clue's daughter that was being shared. And that entire YouTube page dedicated towards her and her personal private information that we didn't know here on YouTube. You seem fine with that. You shared that link in your chat. You allowed others to share it. And you even had videos from that channel with her daughter in it playing on your channel. You allowed the website to be spoken about, but it's not okay when it's you, right? Now, this does not mean that I agree with all the things that Clue has said or done. It doesn't. I think it's gone back and forth. But what you did to her daughter and what your panel, what your boyfriend, and what you have said and done is disturbing. And it's okay for you to dig up stuff in people's personal lives. Why isn't it okay for other people? See, I don't think it's okay for anyone. And BJ, you just want this all to stop. Yet, you don't block these people. Make that make sense.
What if people shared your grandkid photos?
Yeah.
How would you feel?
Who comes in your chat?
She's in her 60s, y'all.
Look at she's in your chat.
And here comes Crama Reels.
Here they come.
Oh, yeah. Guess what? I'm not going to get in trouble for saying that. I'm speaking truth. Keep showing my kids photos, predator.
We're not harassing you.
Get out of my chat, Crama Reels. Freaking weirdo. Hey, I want y'all to pay attention. They just came in here together. That tells you something.
Right.
Something.
Right. Right.
Something.
Right.
Are y'all the same person?
So what?
Non-mother and people. Bitch, you don't bother me at all. I laugh at you. See, here's the difference between me and you. I don't have to spend my days stalking people. I don't stalk. I don't look up other people's children, predator.
Sure, Jan, sure. I don't believe that. I believe you look up plenty of people and plenty of families. We sure saw what you were looking up about Elevated Truth and Clue, and I'm sure plenty of others.
I don't look up other people's children. You prey on my family. What I'm saying to you is not defamation. It's fact. You prey on myself, my husband, my kids, my family. You're a predator, bro.
They need to stop. They need to stop.
A wonky-eyed predator. There, you got your attention, Grandma. Go ahead and go now. Go share more photos. Freaking weirdo. She absolutely disgusted. She's a trash bag. She's a subhuman. Who shares photos of people's kids? She does. Y'all need to be careful. That's that one right there. She'll prey on your family and take your pictures and share them.
Judy Run is the one who spoke about something like that.
Keep telling it on yourself. Pay attention now. Pay attention to these names. Seems to me your drug addict mother raised up. Okay, bitch, you ain't hurting me. You're not hurting me at all. But I thank you for showing me who you are. Pay attention now. Pay attention. Come back under your real name and stop being a coward. Why don't you show everybody who you really are talking about somebody's deceased mother? See, I'm here under my name.
Some of these comments are pretty awful and pretty disturbing, actually. Pretty rude. I just want to make it very clear that I'm not here trying to stand up for people who are saying things like that. I'm not here defending Brandy Wine or anyone and what she does over on X. I am simply trying to understand why in the hell doesn't BJ block these people? Why does she keep unblocking every single person? Oh, I know. Because she enjoys this. And if she doesn't enjoy it, then she actually needs it. Because that's how she's making a living. By emotionally manipulating people. Playing the victim. Lying. Scamming. In my opinion, of course. But BJ, where's all that money? Where is the $8 grand? And where's all the money that you collected for days and days before you put up the gifts and go? And why aren't all of you who donated to her large amounts of cash calling her out, asking her, where is this money going? What is it doing? Because you can only get by for so long saying that your lawyer is doing stuff in the background or helping you along. You clearly don't have this lawyer retained. I mean, it's fairly obvious. Those receipts were bunk junk, and I don't think you paid more than a few $100s for some C&Ds. And if you did, you got ripped off because they weren't very good. But C&Ds don't cost $8 grand. And your lawyer clearly wasn't representing you for your second and third frivolous filings. So where's the money, Beej? Where's all that cash? Because when you are scamming out here, it becomes the community's business, and you're going to get called out. People are going to ask. People want to know. Where's the money?
I got shit to hide. Let's see who you are. You won't do it, coward. Coward.
Harassing again.
Proving the harassment. Exactly. Proving it perfectly. Over here in my own lane, minding my own business, and there they come. Trash bags. Trash bags. Trash bag cowards. That's what they are. Crime Reels, you're a stalker, bro. You're an absolute stalker. Don't email me again with your fake self. Crime Reels likes to try to play both sides. She's a stalker. You all are going to have to come up with better insults than that if you're trying to piss somebody off. You're exactly what Brit is telling you are. Admitted exactly, I believe. Exactly. Trash bag stalkers who post photos of little children and people's properties. Fuck grandma. Imagine if how would you feel if somebody did that to your grandkids? See, that's the difference between me and you, though. I would never do that because I have morals and boundaries. Drug addict, really? That's all you got? God, lame. None of them can come up with their own stuff. They all have to just mimic each other like a bunch of little mockingbirds. They won't jump flips. They will never do that. But I'm telling y'all, all you got to do is pay attention. It's called a pattern. Pay close attention. They run together. Look how one after another come in. Look at that.
I'll tell you right now, it is extremely difficult to have any sympathy for a person who purposely unblocks these people so that she can have content and then cry about it and be a victim. Talk about patterns. Wash, rinse, repeat.
Grandma, Brandy Wine, you need to get another name, by the way. You can't even come up with your own name. You got to steal one of my subscribers' names. She comes in, and then immediately behind her, there comes Kramas Squeals, and then behind her, there comes Hell of a Live. Thank you for telling us who you are, bro.
Dear BJ subscribers, why is it that you're not screaming at her? Why aren't these people blocked?
You're saying your audio is cracking.
Probably not, just me. Probably not. Would you let them see your kids? Shit. I wouldn't want people like that around my kids.
Okay. So be right back. Well, they just they really are. Just
Shit. Bingo bones, Brandy. Talking about, I hope your attorney hears this. Okay. What? Me telling the truth? She goes and she stalks my family, finds photos of them, shares them. She literally preys on my family. She's a predator, bro. Predator. There's no other words to describe it. You think so, Tony? I don't know. I'm old ass. If you seek out underage children to illegally possess pictures of and attempt to weaponize them, you are a predator, bro. Yes. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it out because it's breaking up. Look, the demons came and the string starts cracking.
exactly. So
Right,
yep.
all right. I'm going to go ahead and end it out. I come back.
Peace.
All right. Love you guys.
Well, that's that. I just want to make it clear again, I'm not here standing up for any of the people who are going in her chat and making horrible comments, especially regarding her mother or her children or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to prove a point that she is not blocking these people, the same people, over and over. And if she does block them, she brings them right back. And I think we can all figure out why. She needs this for content. And then she cries about it and plays victim. And then she takes people to court and tries to get POs on them. And you guys give her a bunch of money. It's an endless cycle. Brittany is not a victim. Brittany is a rage baiter. I think. I mean, that's my opinion. But it sure seems that way. She's doing it on purpose. This is how she makes her money. She exploits missing children, talks horribly about victims and families, gives them zero respect when she is attempting to cover cases, and she does drama. And she often does it in the name of missing children. But yes, ask yourself, why aren't these people permanently blocked? Well, because she needs them to make her paycheck. And I've got one more question for the Beej. Beej, where's the money?
Dirty, dirty, know I'm clean, how I'm coming, I can't show no mercy. Know what I mean, know what I need, know I got this for certain. Might do 10 and curves, all my wins deserve it. Might do you dirty, 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 dirty. Know I'm clean.
If you do get a second and you want to help the channel, you can hype this video. That would be awesome. It's totally free and it really does help us smaller creators. I guess you get a certain amount of hype points each week and you can spend them wherever you like. Or you can also hit the like button, that is also free, and just double check that you're subscribed. Thank you guys so much. Toodles!